My lovelies, welcome back to the channel. Now, if you guessed in or around 3 to 4 minutes for that tire change, you were almost right. We came in at 3 minutes 51 seconds, which isn't too bad for our first run, even though the jack was not on there. But hey ho, we're gonna get better and quicker at it, and as long as we're safe, we're all good. Now, we're a little over 2 weeks before we leave for King of the Hammers, and we just have a couple more things to wrap up on Nessie. One major thing though, so let me turn you around and show you what it is. So last year, really, this whole center console was really finished on the lake bed just before heading over that start line, but everything is perfect here. What we are going to be doing though is figuring out why the car won't shift from third gear. It starts in third, it doesn't move from third, so we have a little bit of a problem there, but it's okay. We're actually going to switch the shifter out today, and Walter has a brand new wiring harness that he is going to tackle. We're also going to switch this up a little bit, maybe raise it up a little bit. The reason why we didn't do that last year is these seats taper in, and we just ran out of time. So we're going to kind of take a look here and see what we can make work a little better. But for the most part, it worked last year, so. Maddie's scaring me today. I'm like working on something and then I'll turn around and go, oh! Maddie's right there. Get out of here. All right, now that we have this panel off, you can see where everything runs right in the middle here. So I'm really looking forward to lifting that up a little bit. Just having everything a little more accessible. Sounds silly, but when you're all buckled in and everything, you don't have a lot of movement. So I think that's going to be really, really good. Also, we're going to take the Switch Pros out, and we're going to be using the Switch Works panel, which Walter put in Mischief Maker. I really am loving it, and I'm going to show you guys that a little later on, but we're going to be putting that in here. So a lot of wiring work to be done, which I know Walter can do when he has peace and quiet. So we're going to try get the shifter done today, and yeah, see how far we get on today. We have the shifter out. That was a little bit of a... Let's check out the two shifters and kind of the differences between them.
It was made for, park, reverse, drive, and then down through the gears, and it only went through so many gears. Okay, this shifter, it comes out of park, you got your reverse, neutral, drive, but then it comes over and it ratchet shifts electronically for the electronic valve body in the transmission, so we can get through all the gears.
We're feeling more excited about this one, right?
Yeah.
Do we think that we can use the cable from this one into this one?
I'm gonna sure the heck try. We may have to change a piece
in here
underneath it on the transmission.
Okay.
The arm, the way it throws, because this pulled directly push the cable.
Yep.
Where this is going to now pull the cable.
Gotcha.
So we'll probably have to switch the arm underneath, but it'll all work out. We got a new cable if we need it and everything. So.
Yeah. No, I'm really excited about this shifter. I'm hoping between this and the new wiring harness that we'll actually be able to shift this out of third and it will be working normally. Do you think that's probably a good probability?
Yes.
We're on it. All right, let's go see if this will fit in this beautiful space with the cable and if we have to do work or not. How am I gonna get from that side. Ooh, oh no, I don't like this angle. But here we go. So I guess I'm gonna cut this off. We're gonna make a new plate for it because the new shifter doesn't fit on here. It's a little wider. Should have checked that before. What happened?
This morning happened. So that cross piece we were talking about taking out for our shifters holds our whole oil cooler mounts in, so we're gonna have to figure something else out.
We'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, no problem.
No, it's just problem solving.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta move some stuff up there, right?
Yeah, and then I can cut higher, and then I can weld my plate to this.
To that, yeah. All right, well, everything's movable.
I'm moving, I'm grooving. Oh, wait.
All right, now we're just trying to decide, now that I have
You want flat?
time, do I want it flat like this?
So when you're over, or do we want to angle it?
I think I want to angle it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the past couple of days we've all been down with this cold flu thing, but we're back and we're ready to rock and roll again. And yesterday, apparently when I was still down, Chris turned up and he's been tinkering on Nessie. So what exactly did you do yesterday?
Okay, so they had these two bars here, and then they had mounts that came off of the bar, the front bar here.
Yeah.
And the power tank kept sliding down. So we just did cross tube bars,
Look at that.
mounted them, and then I welded the nuts. So if they ever have to be unbolted, you
Yeah.
can just unbolt the top.
That's perfect. We don't need to worry about the bottom. And then on the other side with the Pro Eagle.
Yeah. So this one is really cool because this is actually a tray. So this needs to be pretty sturdy and solid.
Yeah.
So
So you did the same thing here.
yep.
Those crossbars, you can see them better there. You can. This looks so good and everything fits just perfectly along the back there.
Yep.
I feel like the rear end has really elevated itself with Stimpy working on everything and a little bit of Max and some Maddie and Walter and now
Me.
yay! I love it. Well, thank you so much. I absolutely love the way it looks at the back and
Yeah,
I'm super excited. Now it's time to get back to work on the shifter. Meow. Meow. I know that's not how that works, but still. No, I'm really liking the position of this right here. That works for me. Way better. That's so much more comfortable than the other one. I'm feeling good. And I have posted a picture of this center console area going on right now. Some of you are having very high anxiety about it. Don't worry. We're going to take a look at this and fix all this up too. So Chris is going to be working on a little something here. He was trying to figure out what size or what the little screw down here was. So I don't know if you can see it. It's almost gone away. I put my finger up there and I pressed it hard. You can kind of see the little indent there, my finger. And I said, well, it's an Allen head. And then I put it up against the number 4. I'm like, I think it's a number 4. You laughed. Okay, we've spent a long day in the shop today, and even although we're not where we want it to be, we've made a lot of progress, and we're really happy. I mean, it kind of got out of control a little bit from when we started this morning, but we're feeling good, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're getting the wire cleaned up. Shifter's been mounted and back out for wiring for the transmission. We've cleaned up that tunnel of spaghetti.
The spaghetti tunnel in the middle there.
So tomorrow,
just more of this,
Well-
more cleaning up, more tidying,
wiring,
wiring.
final
Hey,
mount of some shifters and things, I hope. But
yeah,
just plugging along with our list.
yeah. This is going to take a little longer than I thought, just because we're digging into the wiring so much, but we have that new harness and it already looks like a million times better, to the point where I kind of understand what's going on, which is really something else to say, because wiring and me don't get on. But we'll see you guys in the morning. All right, and it's the next day. In fact, it's the next night. We have been working hard on this vehicle, and sometimes you just got to put the camera down and get to work. So we have been doing patching up firewalls. We've been doing the shifter cable. We had to rewrite that because it's...
Yeah, it has a different shift pattern, and so it needs to hook to the transmission differently, which was good. We cleared some more space in there for it, and
We did, and I know you're probably looking back here and saying, I thought you were only taking the shifter apart and putting a new shifter in. Well, we lifted the center console and decided to take a look at that spaghetti mess and pretty much redo the wiring of the car. It's okay though, we have plenty of time.
yeah.
Good idea, good idea. No. I'm not worried about it though. And then we've made some brackets for the fuse box.
Fuse panel, the computer.
We put in the new arm.
New upper links.
Yep.
And fix the exhaust.
So things have been happening. Things have been happening, and we're leaving on the 22nd to head to the lake bed. We're gonna be on time. It's gonna be fantastic. This car's gonna be up and running next week. We're just waiting on wiring stuff now. But before that, next week is Winter 4x4 Jamboree. I hope to see you guys here at the shop on Thursday from 4:30 onwards until you guys want to leave. We're gonna have, I don't know, burgers, hot dogs. We're gonna have a bunch of food being barbecued here, and come hang out, say hey. Say hey to Walter, Maddie, Fergus, maybe me if you feel like it, I don't know. But before I go, I have a very big question for you. This has been a little bit of a debate between people. Should we be running the windshield on Nessie for the race? I'm a huge yes person. I think it finishes it off completely, and he is definitely a no.
It's all right.
So let me know what you think in the comments below, and as always guys, thanks for watching.